Hello, hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. We are here for our weekly energy reading. We're going to open up some sacred space. If my match would work. Oh, that's not a good sign, you guys. Oh boy. Let's see. Clear, clean energy. I like it. I love the smell of matches. So let's call in our guides, Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron. Please open sacred space. Please only allow the highest and whitest light messages to come through. Bless me. Bless my cards. Bless my beautiful viewers. All right, let's see what we need to hear for this week. I am feeling a little energy around our consciousness kind of expanding. So if you are feeling like you're going through a deep healing this week, or maybe you're in like a dark hole and you just feel like you can't see your way out, but then all of a sudden you're going to wake up one day this week and you're going to feel like you're different. You're going to feel like you're seeing things more clearly. Your gifts are going to start to turn on this week. I'm hearing. And when my throat chakra, when I burp a lot, that's the energy moving. In confirmation, my guides interrupt my speech to confirm a message. So I know for myself, I woke up this morning and I just had this newfound clarity of just like, I don't know, I could just see things more clearly. I could see why I did certain things in the past. And I don't know, it's just like, that feeling when you wake up and you just look at life differently. So that's the energy, the first message that we have. I also wanted to share that I'm actually going to do something new. I got these cute little heart stones from one of my mentorship clients. If you guys are interested in working with me, I run an 8-week mentorship, but she got me this selenite heart bowl. How cute is it? And then she got me a bunch of different colored hearts, but I put all of the colors of the chakras in this bowl. So I figured I'm going to close my eyes and we're going to pick a chakra to talk about or to channel a message about. So this is something new in my readings I'm going to start doing. Thank you to Jamie who sent me this. I love you. Okay, so what chakra does our tribe need to heal this week? Wow. Okay, so we have purple. We are dealing with the crown chakra, which is oneness. So purple has been, it's so funny because I was talking to my neighbor yesterday and she loves purple. So I feel like spirit was already kind of giving me that message that this is going to be the focus. And if you guys didn't already see maybe some of my shorts from this week, but I played the all game and I landed, when I did a meditation before the game started, I kept seeing purple and I kept seeing lavender fields. And then I landed in oneness, which is the purple section of the board. And then I starbursted, which oneness is abundance. This is clarity. It is basically being open to being completely balanced in all areas of your life and understanding that it's like the infinite abundance that's out there for you. So infinite possibilities, infinite abundance and money and joy and peace and love. So that's our message today, is our crown chakra is what we are focusing on, which is infinite abundance and oneness. So thank you, Spirit, for that awesome message. Okay, let's do a little spell casting deck. We're going to do that first. And I just heard, in order to get to oneness, in order to face this, it's like waking up. Like I said, I woke up this morning and I just felt like I had clarity, but that doesn't mean your wounding isn't going to still show up. Okay. So even for me, I'm dealing with a lot of jealousy and a lot of vindictiveness and betrayal. I'm just having all of these feelings resurfacing from my past. And it doesn't feel good, but I know when these things are out and they're out to play and they're making me want to go back into my old ways of wounding and patterns, it has to come up before it can exit out of the crown. And once it exits out, that's like oneness. Now you've reached a new state of consciousness where you're like, okay, I don't want to go back to that. I see what that pattern does. I am going down a road that doesn't feel good. I'm not going to do that anymore. That's oneness. That is you choosing to step out and break free from patterns. And we all know the patterns that we get stuck in. Wow, new beginnings. Okay, let's get another message on that. New beginnings. And with the wounding, when you can be very evolved, you can be very enlightened, and you can still have moments of wounding. You can still have manipulation, lies, jealousy, all of that. It can still be in your field because it's still showing you that that was a version of you. If you're looking at somebody else doing something inappropriate, well, we have to accept that person because there's some piece of us in them. And it doesn't always mean like you have to do more healing. It could just mean it's a little like, hey, high five, look, that person's doing that and you don't do that anymore. Or if you catch yourself falling into old patterns to want to protect yourself or to bring safety to your inner child, you might be acting out of integrity. You might be stepping into your wounding and doing things you're not proud of, but that's just showing you where you're still not looking at that inner child and giving them what they need because they're searching outside of themselves, stepping out of their normal routine, doing something from their past that doesn't bring good results. And it's part of the human situation. It's part of the human story. It's part of life. Like we just have to work through those moments when you feel an urge to maybe go through your partner's phone, or you feel an urge to not be honest with somebody, to withhold the truth because you don't want them to see your true feelings. Because what if they have your feelings now, and what if they can use that against you? We have to look at all those little moments and fight the urge to do the wounding. And I had one of those moments this morning where it was just like, no, I'm going to focus on me, and I'm going to love myself, and I'm going to do what I want to do. And I'm not going to fall into that old pattern because it just ends up in pain and suffering. So I'm going to look at the inner child in me and ask her, why did you want to do that? Why did you want to fall into that old pattern? And she'll most likely say it's because we just want to be loved, which is everybody's inner child. People seeking addictions to food, sex, porn, women, gambling. When you're going to do the addiction, your inner child is actually inside of you, screaming at you, saying, look at me, don't go do this thing. And we all have it in different ways. So if I can empower you guys, and spirit can empower you guys to pause in that moment and not engage, you're going to start to feel more joy and more abundance and more oneness and peace, because you're not going to be acting from impulsivity, if that's even a word, which brings on this new beginning in love for self. Manifestation. Okay, new beginnings and manifestation. And I see this is also matching the color purple. Okay. So when people are manifesting something, you have to realize that you have to go through the shit before the manifestation can come. Which means before the light can come, the darkness has to come. It's darkest before dawn. So breaking through that crown chakra, you have to go through some dark thoughts, some dark moments, feeling insecure, feeling not good enough. And a lot of people will knock down the doors of the 80% type of manifestation. They'll settle and they won't go for the 100% because they don't think they're worthy of it. And we have to transform that belief system. Okay, here we go. Let's do an animal card. We're going to do spirit animal wisdom. Spirit, what else do we need to hear about this manifestation and new beginnings? I just heard a manifestation is coming in this week, and it's going to bring the new beginning that you've been wanting. Field mouse, success, believe in yourself and dare to dream big. I just heard that somebody was going back to the smaller lifestyle, the patterns, the addictions. You went back to it and it wasn't good. And now you're like, no, I want the full 100% manifestation. I want success. I want to see everything from a lens of love and abundance. So the field mouse is literally saying, believe in yourself. Don't settle. Don't keep going back to your same patterns and routines. Go to what lights you up and what brings you peace. And I just got guidance to read about this beautiful crystal that I got from my client, Jamie. I'm going to put on my glasses. I'm going to read it now. Also, we just got the golden unicorn. So the golden unicorn is ascension, awaken to your soul's potential. So a lot of energy around growth this week. So new beginnings, your wounding might come up to fully release another layer. A new manifestation might be coming in, and the manifestation might be your spiritual growth, your spiritual ascension. So awaken to your soul's potential. And then here is the crystal that Jamie got me. Look how beautiful this is, you guys. All the different colors, iridescent, the blue, the purple, the pink. Okay. Rhodonite, I believe it's called. If anyone wants to screenshot. It says, a true stone of love, helping to achieve one's greatest potential and teaches us to see both sides of every issue. It can help one have a passionate love that is also grounded, a stone of grace and elegance. It decreases anxiety while increasing attention to detail, helps attain calm assurance in all activities. It works beneficially on the heart chakra, opening one to unconditional love and increased service to mankind. It is also a stone of contrast. The pink indicate an energy that enhances passionate love. The shiny black indicates grounding energy, helps with emphysema, joint inflammation, bone growth, the ears, and arthritis, light sensitivity, strep throat, and heart disorders. Here it is again. So it's opening up that heart chakra, which in our Awaken Your Magic group, we did a group healing last Sunday, and there was a couple messages of our hearts having walls up and us being so scared to love because in the past, when we got close to something, it was taken from us or it was really, really painful. And I know I'm struggling with that big time, that I get close to something and the inner child in me just freaks out, even though on the surface I look really calm. But the inner child in me freaks out and is like, oh no, this is going to be so painful if we lose this. We have to somehow abandon ship. We have to get out of this. So sometimes we'll self-sabotage, we'll do things to push the other person away. And then we'll come to and be like, no, I don't want to do that. This is what I want. So it's like battling that like inner demon of, believing. It's kind of like believing in yourself with the field mouse is you can have the things you desire. You don't have to sabotage it. And that's opening up that heart chakra, opening up that feminine energy to open your hands and say, I am worthy of having this. And when the inner child in me starts screaming like she's scared or he's scared to lose it, we have to diffuse it in the moment. And that's why having a partner that is aware of all this stuff is going to be so beneficial, because you're going to be able to talk to that partner and you're going to be able to say, hey, I feel super triggered right now. Can you just like hug me and like just diffuse my nervous system? And a lot of times that's all you need, because, and I'm going to cry even just thinking about this. I have no idea why I'm crying. But like, I just thought about all these little kids out there who are living in us who nobody ever did that. Like, that makes me so angry that nobody ever hugged children when they're feeling no love or connection or being neglected. Oh, like if we could just hug each other more and just sit with each other and let our nervous systems kind of like merge to say, I got you. It's okay that you feel this way. You don't have to be jealous anymore. You don't have to be scared of losing love. You don't have to cheat. You don't have to go into your wounding. We can just hug, and you can know that I'm going to be here and it's going to be okay. And imagine if all kids got that energy as children, they wouldn't be adults now doing these things and having all of these terrible addictions that are killing their soul. and the wounding that is killing their experience here. Like you can't, like wounding will literally ruin your life experience because you want to be able to enjoy the money, the job, the car, the things, but we all are human and we have the wounding. And if we don't address it, then we sabotage the good thing. And I love diving into this stuff because I want it for myself. Like everything I teach here, I'm working on myself. And I think the best teachers are the ones that go through it too. So we're simultaneously going through these things together this week where we're wanting to call in a manifestation, but our ego and our inner child is like so freaking scared of getting it because deep down we're like not used to just sitting with it and having it. We're scared that it's going to walk away, or we're scared that we're going to lose it in some way. And that pain of losing that, losing love, losing money, like nobody ever wants to feel that again. So sometimes we sabotage and we don't even allow the manifestation to come in, but that's what ascension is. Ascension is literally your soul expanding in your body to be able to hold more love, hold more compassion. And I just heard when you go back to the small life, and I don't ever like to call anything small, but it is. It's when your soul is expanding, it's getting bigger and brighter. You can't go back. You can't go back to that old way of being and thinking. You start to really feel like, oh my gosh, it's too uncomfortable to go back. You know, it's literally squeezing a certain side, like a puzzle piece into the wrong section. It's not going to fit. So it's like, you know, too much now. Okay, so let's move on with some tarot. All right. Let's see, Spirit, what message do we need to hear? I just heard it's not what you think it is. If your wounding is saying somebody is doing something, thinking something, feeling something, don't believe it. That's the sabotage. So use your discernment and really try to step out of your wounding and listen for the truth in your heart. Okay. Feeling good about that shuffle. We have 3 of Pentacles. Do what you love. Recognition for the highest quality of work, especially creative endeavors, being paid well for your craft, working well with others, an excellent reputation. So this is a woman working on this statue, right? And the statue has been a work in progress, maybe for years, maybe for months. And maybe this is you working on your own spiritual growth. And you're now being seen for all the work that you've done, the ascension journey. So you becoming this beautiful golden unicorn. And now it's time to receive the abundance for all of that work, which is the crown chakra, the purple. Okay, let's get another message about that. Okay, we have the Chariot. Ooh, wow, similar cards, and the Knight of Cups. So it's both a message of movement, somebody coming towards you with an offer. The Chariot says rewards that come from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities at once, determination and willpower, public recognition. Okay, now we're getting 2 cards with an excellent reputation, recognition for the highest quality of work, and then we have balancing many priorities at once, public recognition. So 2 cards of the world truly seeing you for who you are and how fabulous you are. But you have to be the one to also believe it. Remember, the field mouse was believe in yourself. So you're really starting to see like, wow, I've come a long way. And the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Water, is romantic, flirtatious, introspective, fickle, falling in love, being swept off your feet, a sudden love affair, a lack of balance in a relationship, situations or topics that make your heart flutter, a love of art and poetry. So this is somebody kind of coming in and just swooping you off your feet. But this is also like, be mindful to make sure they're not a player. But that's normally, I believe that's normally the Knight of Wands. But the Knight of Cups is kind of like the romantic. He likes to plan out cool dates. He likes to take care of you. Okay, wow. I don't know if you guys saw that one flip. Ace of Water, Ace of Cups, the dolphin energy, and a beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship or deep friendship, awakening of psychic abilities. Remember, I told you guys your gifts were going to enhance this week, or spiritual insights, a love letter, a new home. So beautiful. The dolphin usually represents you're a healer. You bring joy to situations. So this love relationship might be bringing you joy. So we have 2 cups being offered. Cups represent love and emotion, as my rose quartz just went crazy on the table. So an offer of love through this cup, 2 cups. And remember, the mermaid is always signifying that you're one of a kind. There's nobody like you. And I like to believe that God makes 2 people to fit. And it's an energy, right? There's an energy match. You're not going to be able to deny that energy. You're not going to be able to find it in somebody else. So when you find it, it's like you have to nurture it. You have to hone it. You have to trust that it's going to stay because there is nobody like you. And I struggled with that a lot in my life. Sometimes I don't fully see me and my worth. And it's been a full ascension journey for me to really step into not looking outside of myself and remembering who I am and how far I've come and really shining my light. Your higher love is coming. And I just heard they're going to see your light. Because, can you guess why? Because you see your light. When you see your light, then somebody else can see your light. If you can't see it, then they can't see it. We're all a mirror. Whoa. Okay, that card just totally flipped. I tried to pinch it up off the ground and it shot forward. Sit tight. Things are being moved for you. So sometimes the universe will maneuver things, people, places, and things to bring you 2 together. Go into your cave. I just heard preserve your energy. Preserve, preserve, preserve. Let's keep going with Micah magic. You are loved, forgive them. Oh, okay. We have rest, follow the signs, share the love. You are awake now, keep your light lit. You have to light the way for yourself. Final Micah magic card, 888, infinite abundance in all forms. Okay. So we have go into your cave, sit tight, things are being moved, your higher love is coming, you are loved, share the love, forgive them, keep your light lit so they can see where to go. A lot of times people on our journey, if we don't see our worth, then other people can't see our worth. And so then we can't get upset when other people are not honoring us because we're not honoring us and that inner child within us. So we have to keep our light lit, which means we keep loving ourselves. So follow the signs, rest, and your money and abundance is on the way. Okay, let's keep moving. Let's keep it moving. Okay, we're gonna do Spirit Animal Oracle. Frog at the bottom of the deck. Cat spirit, claim your independence. Wow, number 13. And look at the heart. I believe this has to do with the heart chakra again. I just heard that somebody is really great, like you're really good on your own, but the minute you get in a partnership, you start to see all of your wounding, and that's okay. It's okay to open up your heart. It's okay to pull back from being so independent. You don't have to be so strong. You can let down your walls and allow somebody in. Cow spirit, the miracles are endless. I love this one. Look how beautiful it is with the sunflowers. Was that number 15? Adds up to 6. The Lover's card in the tarot is number 6. So miracles in love, I'm hearing. So you have to be willing to pull back from being so independent and allowing somebody else to give to you, not being so protective of your heart, kind of allowing the walls to drop. And when you do that, you're allowing yourself to receive love in all forms, whether it's money, whether it's compliments, people opening doors for you, holding a bag for you, opening up a chair for you. You have to be willing to say yes to all of that in order to be in a partnership with somebody. Because if you're not saying yes to everything, then you're not going to be able to say yes to the one thing that you really want, if that is connection for you. So you have to start saying yes to everyone and everything. And then we have chameleon, and I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my throat keeps gurgling every once in a while, like out of the blue. Chameleon spirit, act as if. And to me, this is manifestation energy. The magic, when you act as if you already are the person that has the money or the job or the thing, or you're in your house doing mundane tasks, but you're like in your dream home, in your imagination, doing those same tasks. So you're acting as if you're being the person that already has the miracle. You're not being too independent like the cat and being restrictive with your energy. You're very open and giving. That's why we got share the love and be the love. Not be the love, but you are loved. Okay, final 2 animal cards. We have the ant spirit, time to collaborate. So you might be working with somebody, stepping into your mission more. And then we have snake spirit, time to heal. So shedding that layer. Remember I talked about when your wounding has to come up and come out that crown chakra and purge through the solar plexus, the root, wherever it's coming from. That's that Shakti energy. It's a coiled snake at the base of your spine. And when your Kundalini is activated, that snake rises, figuratively, it rises, the energy rises up through every chakra and it purges out the crown, which is oneness. It's being evolved, it's being enlightened, and it's not a consistent state of being, but it's a practice. You're healing every single day, looking at yourself and feeling the energy that's coming up. How am I thinking today? What's my consciousness like today? Am I expansive? Am I tight? Am I restricted? Okay, today's the healing day. And you write down what's coming up for you. But the snake is like that rebirth, it's shedding its layers. So the more healing you do, the more purging of that energy, the more free you become, the more space your soul has to live in that body. And I always like to say the trauma is like cinder blocks and it can weigh the body down. But the more we crack and break those cinder blocks and the pieces kind of fall away, the more free we can live in our bodies, and the more space we have, the more compassion. And when we have space, when the trauma is released, you're not reactive. You're not looking at somebody doing something and wanting to jump down their throat and yell at them. You have space. You can look at it and see, oh, let me see, maybe ask myself, why are they doing that? What's the psyche behind that? Why, and you look at their fear. Most of the time people do things out of fear. They just are scared. So they act from that. But when you have done your healing, like the snake card, you're shedding layers, you're not as responsive. You're not as reactive, you're more responsive. You respond calmly to things. Okay, let's finalize this reading with, what should we use, Spirit? Let's do Light Seers Tarot. Oops. I guess we should take those. No, there's too many. Okay, too many. We'll put them back. Spirit, if they're supposed to come out, let them come out again. Got my hair all up in my grill. Strength card. Somebody is seeing their strength in a situation. They're acting in integrity. You're choosing, I heard you're choosing differently for yourself. 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. Your abundance is right at this door. You have the key and you don't even see it. The key is right here. All you got to do is get up and grab it, but you're not seeing it. It's like you're not seeing the potential within you. And again, we can't teach that to other people. They have to see it in themselves. Wow, somebody's going to be going through a tower moment where it's kind of like everything starts to shake up in your life. Which is natural and okay, because it's shaking up to make something else fall into place. And look, I just noticed, look, puzzle pieces, you guys. I missed that. Sorry, guys. They're showing us the puzzle pieces. Remember when we're trying to fit a certain piece into a spot, it doesn't match. We have to pivot and we can't do that. We can't go back to our old life. We can't go back to our old patterns. We have to keep moving forward. We have to end the reading, the Sun card, the happiest card in the deck. When you heal, when you go through your tower moments, maybe you already have, maybe this is just a message saying you've been through the tower moment. And now it's like those first couple cards, new beginning, manifestations are on the way, a new cup in love, the Ace of Cups. We have the King or the Knight of Cups. He's coming in to swoop you off your feet. Then we have, what was the other tarot? Oh, the Chariot, which is the same, swooping you off your feet, movement, travel, and 3 of Pentacles, which is you finally being seen for all the hard work that you've been doing, chipping away at that statue. This is the Sun card. You're now finally being seen and being recognized in all of your glory and your beauty. And the world is seeing you the way you are now seeing yourself. That's the reward. When you see yourself as this card, then nothing else matters. You're just going to walk around and everybody's going to reflect that back to you. Okay. But if you don't see this in yourself, you're going to walk around feeling small and like that mouse card, like you're not seeing your success. You're not believing in yourself. This is somebody who believes in themselves, and that means other people believe in you too. So we're going to end the reading there. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, join my community, join my 8-week mentorship. I do one-on-one readings. I have so many offerings to help you guys on your journey. And I started all of this because when I was once going through my spiritual awakening, needing to quit my job, start my own business, heal relationships, figure out who I was, I had nothing. I didn't really have anybody. I would stalk YouTube and learn as much as I could on Saturday nights. And then the universe, as soon as I spiritually awakened, the universe brought me my mentor. And that's why I'm a mentor now, because my mentor saved me and I saved myself, but she guided me to do it. And now I love doing that for my clients. So if you feel called to work with me, everything is below. I am sending you so much love and I will see you in the next one. All right, lovies, peace out.